In this tutorial, I'm going to explain how Darwinia, our proprietary trading challenge, actually works. My name is Juan, and I'm one of the co-founders of Darwinex, and I'd love to get your feedback on anything you hear from me in this brief tutorial. So, Darwinia, we're going to cover what it actually is. We'll also explain how it works, going actually into the Darwinex interface for you to see the practical examples. Then I go through why we actually do it, what's in it for you, and last but not least, what's next after you read up on this one. So what is Darwinia? Darwinia is a trading challenge which is designed to rule out luck from returns, which makes it different from any other trading challenge out there. If you think of your average trading challenge, what people measure is what return a trading strategy obtained and how much risk was involved in obtaining that return. And that really what it answers is what risk-adjusted returns were obtained by the strategy. What Darwinia does in addition to this is to answer if these returns were obtained by highlighting investable attributes, which is the IA at the end of Darwinia. Which is another way of saying we answer in addition to what risk-adjusted returns were obtained, how they were achieved. You're probably asking yourself what those investable attributes are, so let's go through them one bit at a time. The first one is experience, which is another way of saying, well, have we even seen enough data to issue a conclusion on whether this strategy is any good? This is merely a statistical factor to filter out for significance. The second element is a discipline element, which is checking whether stop losses and take profits are consistently informed by the strategy. Third, very important, is risk management, which boils down into two sub-criteria. The first one is whether leverage is consistent across trades, and whether in turn this leverage is consistent with a risk which doesn't change over time. Fourth is timing. What we ask here is if this strategy had opened or closed the trades slightly earlier or slightly later, would it have made more money or less? And if it actually beats all of these alternatives, then this is a pretty good indication. Fifth is performance, where we check whether the strategy can beat random strategies which have comparable risk. And last but not least is scalability, which is another sector where we're quite different, because what we check here is whether the returns that the strategy is achieving scale as the managed capital scales. This is very important because the last thing you want to do is to have a strategy which wins for the owner but loses for the investors that replicate it. So if I told you that there were two strategies that made 20% last year, and on the left hand side we have one strategy where no investable attributes were detected, so we haven't seen evidence of discipline, risk management, timing or performance. Now if you've seen that the strategy has made money